So you're thinking of moving to a Tampa luxury condo community? In this video, I'm going to show you around the beautiful and vibrant Harbour Island neighborhood. Be sure to stick around until the end, as I will take you to several great condo communities and top attractions so you can see what may fit best with your lifestyle. Now let's get started. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about living in a Tampa luxury condo community, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the Tampa luxury condo market and lifestyle. My name is Nathaniel Ligon, the Tampa Condo King. I specialize in representing luxury condo owners and buyers in Tampa, Florida. I get calls every day from people just like you. So whether you're looking to move in 10 days or 10 weeks, please reach out, as all of my contact information is in the description box below. I would love to help you make a smooth move to a Tampa luxury condo community. Now let's take a closer look at Harbour Island. Harbour Island is situated south of downtown Tampa across the Garrison Channel via two bridges, the Harbour Island Bridge and Beneficial Drive Bridge. Harbour Island was originally known as Seddon Island, which was named after W.L. Seddon, chief engineer for the Seaboard Airline Railroad. In 1906, a public hearing was held to plan a new port for the city. Seddon's plans were adopted, and soon his company dredged a channel and established a port facility on Grassy Island. During the majority of the early years, the island was used as a railroad yard and phosphate loading terminal. In 1979, the 177-acre island was purchased by Beneficial Land Corporation from the Seaboard Coastline for residential, office, and retail development purposes. Beneficial's chief executive, Finn M.W. Casperson, envisioned transforming the island into a bustling waterfront with offices, shops, and restaurants, much like Baltimore's Inner Harbor. The first phase of development began in 1985. As someone that has been to Baltimore's Inner Harbor a few times, I do think Casperson's vision has more than come to life, as today the island is a vibrant community of about 4,000 residents with luxury high-rise condos, townhomes, apartments, hotels, great restaurants, office complexes, a marina, beautiful water views, and much more. Here we are at The Pointe. Located on Harbour Island, The Pointe is Tampa Bay's premier waterfront destination with renowned restaurants and sweeping views of downtown Tampa. From everyday dining to special events, experience the best of the Bay right here at The Pointe. The Pointe offers a full-service marina with floating docks and fixed slips to moor vessels of all sizes. Home to some of the finest yachts in Tampa Bay, the Pointe Marina is one of the only marinas in the area that can accommodate vessels larger than 100 feet. Located at the mouth of the Hillsborough River with access to Tampa Bay, Beer Can Island, Fantasy Island, Alafaya River, Apollo Beach, Gandy area, St. Petersburg, and the Skyway Bridge, among others. Here we are at the beautiful Pointe on Harbour Island. As you can see, it is a premier waterfront destination right at the northern tip of Harbour Island. So in addition to the amazing marina, we've also got some great restaurants here, some of the most popular, Jackson's as well as American Social. There's also a Starbucks right here on site as well, and it's pretty much right next to the Westin Hotel. Now, American Social is one of my favorite spots, especially for brunch in all of Tampa. So really, regardless of when you go, whether it's during the week or on a weekend, it always seems to be pretty busy, always a very popular location with Harbour Island residents and really anyone in South Tampa, downtown, and some of the surrounding areas. Actually was just here a couple months ago for a birthday party. We had about 20 of us for my cousin's birthday. Great time. We had our own little modified menu. They had our own separate room for us, and it was just awesome. So I've been here a lot for brunch and just dinners during the week. Always a great place. Gets busy too with all the sports events that we have here in Tampa. So whether it's in the fall watching college football or NFL, or even during the Tampa Bay Lightning season, seeing all the Lightning games here always draws a big crowd, and really one of my favorite spots and one of the premier restaurants here on Harbour Island. Also, as I mentioned, Jackson's is right here on site too, so you really can't beat the location for both areas. Starbucks here, the Westin Hotel right nearby. It's really within walking distance to Tampa Convention Center and some of the other areas in downtown Tampa and the rest of Harbour Island. So really one of the best spots here in town. All right, one boating option here on Harbour Island. We're still at the point where we just showed you the great restaurants like American Social and Jackson's and just the beautiful yachts in that area. If you're maybe a little bit overwhelmed or intimidated about buying here and potentially moving here and maybe buying a boat, you're just not quite interested in that, maybe it's just too much for you to take on, a great option could be joining a boat club. Freedom Boat Club is one of the oldest and largest boat clubs in the United States. So it acts somewhat like a country club where you pay for an initial initiation fee, and then after that, it's a monthly fee depending on what type of membership you get. So that could be a great option for you if you don't want to go through the time or the hassle of boat shopping and potentially making another big purchase, but you still want to enjoy all the great boating that Tampa and Tampa Bay has to offer. Freedom Boat Club has a ton of great boat options and different membership options where they handle the cleaning and the maintenance and the insurance of the boats, repairs, etc. And you can just enjoy boating with your friends, family, and loved ones. So that could be a great option. Again, if you want more of a low-key boating experience and not have the big commitment of actually purchasing a boat and finding storage. A lot of my buyers and a lot of my friends take advantage of this. One of the best areas right here on Harbour Island fortunately has a spot for Freedom Boat Club. So they've got a big marina here and a big footprint. So this could be a great option whether you go with Freedom or any other boat club. Could be a really nice option for you to enjoy some boating, even if you're not very experienced or if you're a little nervous about being on the waters. They have staff that help with unloading and loading, and when you come in and go out, and also if you need help, of course, safely operating the boat, they can give you training. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want to enjoy the Tampa boating scene and the waterfront, but not have all of the typical responsibilities of an actual boat owner. All right, here we are at the Parkcrest condo community. It's right on essentially the northern tip of Harbour Island. As soon as you come across the Harbour Island Bridge, it's right across from the point, so you're within essentially a block from American Social, Jackson's, and some of the other great things that the point has to offer, including the amazing marina as well. So it is a newer condo complex. It was built in 2005. There are 9 floors and 334 units, so it's a really big complex. Some of the amenities include a heated pool, spa, fitness center, concierge service, and some other great amenities. So it really is a great condo community. It is one of the more affordable ones here on Harbour Island. So there's 3 condos that are currently active here on the market, and they range between about $425,000 and $645,000. So those are really more at kind of the average price points. So one of the more affordable ones here on Harbour Island. 7 units have sold here in the last 6 months. They've been smaller units, so somewhere around 967 square feet to 1229 square feet. So the average price per square foot rounded out to about $483. Also, just to put it into perspective, the monthly HOA fee here for those units, the recent ones that sold were about $723 per month with their HOA. So just to give you an idea of the numbers, of course, availability will change just based on when you come across this video, but that should give you some insight into the community and the overall numbers. Here we are at what used to be Harbour Island Athletic Club. I used to be a member here for 4 years before they closed about a year ago. Fortunately, Lifetime Fitness has taken over the club. So just to rewind, the club has been a staple here on Harbour Island for decades, an upscale athletic club, fitness club facility that had, workout rooms and basketball and tennis courts and pools. So it really was a premier destination right here on Harbour Island. We're really excited for Lifetime to be taking over. They've been doing extensive renovations, and the club should be opening back up in a couple months. As you can see, still a lot of work to be done. It's been a long layoff, but we're all excited to see it reopen and to really elevate the facility in a big way. So when the club actually closed, there was a lot of talk among the member community and among Harbour Island residents with what would happen with this space, because it's such a huge footprint and such prime real estate. There were some concerns that perhaps it would turn into more condo buildings or more restaurants or more apartments. But I think fortunately it's definitely a big win for the member community, of course, but even just Harbour Island altogether to have Lifetime take over this awesome facility. And we're really excited to have Lifetime take over and for the club to be back up and running soon. So again, there were a lot of concerns on what would happen with the property, but I think fortunately having it stay as an athletic facility, there's really nothing quite like it in Tampa. So many residents from Harbour Island, or like myself who lives in South Tampa or downtown Tampa, this really was a main hub for fitness and for tennis and just for, you know, the social community as well. So the new club should be absolutely gorgeous. The renderings have, and all the updates that we've heard have been really positive. So we are going from about 15 Hartrue green tennis courts to now about 8, because it's going to make room for more pickleball courts and all that demand. So that'll be interesting to see what happens, and just to see what members end up rejoining the club. But overall, the feeling is pretty positive about the club staying an athletic facility, and for all the upgrades. It sounds like there'll be you know, different studios with spin classes and group fitness classes, and the pools, and, you know, obviously the tennis and pickleball courts, as well as, you know, massage rooms and sauna and spa. We are very excited to have the club reopen sometime soon. I'm excited to rejoin and see all the amenities that it has to offer, but definitely a staple here in the Harbour Island community. All right, here we are at the Plaza Harbour Island. So this condo building is absolutely beautiful and really known for its luxury living. It was built in 2007. There's 21 floors and 141 units total. The amenities here really rival a 5-star resort. So you'll have access to full-time concierge, valet service, also the stunning heated pool, hot tub, plush cabanas, and gas grills. And completing the grand lifestyle, you've got a business center, 2 conference rooms, cutting-edge fitness center, sauna, massage treatment room, plus a media and pool room with a bar and club lounge. There are also guest suites available for rent, which is also a good amenity too if you're a resident and you have someone coming into town and maybe they're not able to stay with you directly, but just better than having to get a hotel. They could stay in your same building and enjoy all of those particular amenities. That's definitely a really good benefit for this community. It's funny, I actually have 2 friends that live in this building who I play tennis with, and their views from their balcony look over to the tennis courts of the former Harbour Island and soon to be Lifetime Harbour Island. And a lot of times if it rains the night before and we're playing in the morning, then we'll just ask them, you know, how the courts are looking, and they'll zoom in on their phones and show us a picture so we know what the conditions look like. So great views, great building overall, a ton of amenities. Currently, just to give you an idea, there's 5 units available. 4 have sold in the last 6 months, ranging from, and it's a pretty big range, but 880,000 all the way to 5 million. So the smallest one was 1242 square feet, and that largest one was 4369 square feet. So average price per square foot was right about $769, and the average monthly HOAs rounded out to about $1977 per month. Here we are at the Grandview condo complex. So this is another one of those beautiful high-rise condo buildings here on Harbour Island. Beautiful views across the Garrison Channel onto downtown Tampa. So this building was built in 2003, 19 floors. There's only 64 units, so a very small community. Residents of Grandview enjoy on-site concierge, 3 pools, and a newly remodeled fitness center. Convenience really is woven into the fabric of daily life in this vibrant community, with 2 convenience stores, a dry cleaner, pet grooming services, and a variety of dining options, including waterfront restaurants like American Social and Jackson's just steps away. For seamless transportation, the water taxi stop is conveniently located just steps from the building entrance as well, offering a hassle-free alternative to driving around. So there are currently 2 units under contract right now, so none are available. 5 have sold in the last year, ranging from 1.238 million to 2.4 million, and those were between about 2259 square feet to 3642 square feet. So that rounded out to about $641 price per square foot, and average monthly HOA is about $14.94 per month. So again, another awesome condo community on Harbour Island. Great amenities, great views, and definitely one you'll want to put on your list. All right, that'll do it for today's video as I toured you around the beautiful and vibrant Harbour Island neighborhood. I think it's easy to see why it's one of the most highly sought after neighborhoods in all of Tampa, with so much to offer and so many great communities right here on Harbour Island. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check out my other videos on Harbour Island so you can get a really good full picture of the neighborhood. As always, if you're looking to move in 10 days or 10 weeks, please reach out to me, as all my contact information is in the description box below. I would love to help you make a smooth move to a Tampa luxury condo community. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.